Hey y'all, welcome back to Knitting in Our Jeans.
Yes,
welcome if you're new. I'm Liz.
I'm Carolyn.
And you can find us on both Instagram and Ravelry. I'm Toolizzforyou, Toolizzforyou.
And I'm cpredmor. We've just driven back from Virginia, so I can't even see with my glasses anymore.
I've been here all weekend, as you will soon find out.
It took us 7 hours. I've driven 5 of the 7. So anyway, I take the glasses off so I can't see anyway. So, yes, and that's my first initial, my first name, and then the next 7 letters. It's a very old email, and I'm that on Ravelry and Instagram. But if you saw my Instagram post today, it was Knitting in Our Jeans -C. I forgot any hashtags.
It's all good. Well. It's all good.
Yes, 7 hours from Washington. You could tell it was the first good weekend because everybody was out. Couple fender benders, not with us. We were fine.
I was about to say, you got a fender bender and didn't tell me?
No, we were fine. Oh, we were fine. It was just a long drive.
Yeah, I know. I've been tracking you.
Oh, well, we were...
Maryland took you forever.
Yeah, there was this backup.
Maryland took you forever. All of a sudden I looked, and then an hour later you were in mid-Jersey, and I was like, okay, well, they finally got it. Yeah. But it took you like 3 hours to get out of Maryland.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just like solid. I was driving. Dad was sleeping. Well, we took some time at Maryland House. We did have something to eat.
Yeah.
But that was at 4 o'clock. Yes, yes. Yes, we left at 1:45.
I know.
And at 4 o'clock, we were still in Maryland.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I know, because we were in Knit at like 5:30, and you were in Northern Maryland.
Yeah, traffic was bad. But anyway, I remember telling you I wasn't going to be able to get too much of Long Island yarn crawl.
Yeah.
But we made it to 4 stores on Thursday.
That we did. I made it to all 10 this year.
All right. How was Hampton?
Hampton is lovely. It's really small, but it's a really good use of space. It's really cute. And they have alpaca, and she's sending me... What?
Did you get office hours? Did you get store hours?
We can look them up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And she's sending you...
And she's... So, was going to be an acquisitions next week, because she has a ton of alpaca and alpaca blends.
Oh, good.
So... Wasn't on my list,
friendly,
but they're Ben friendly, and there was this beautiful deep navy blue.
Oh.
And she only had 5 skeins, and I needed 7. Well, I needed 6.5, but, 7. And so she's ordering them from her distributor for me, and she should have it in East Hampton by Thursday, and so I should probably have it Saturday.
Nice. Very nice.
Actually, I might have it Saturday.
Can't wait to see it.
Yeah, it's going to be a really... I will show you all the pattern that it will become next week when I have it in hand.
Sounds good. I did not get fiber space. We have been busy all day.
I know.
All day yesterday and all day today. So, yes, it was good. We went
I'm so jealous of your Ditto, though.
Yes.
Sorry, that's Pokemon. Because there's this new research section of the Pokemon Go universe. And one of these special research tasks is to catch a Ditto. I have tried to catch a Ditto for a week and a half now. You want to know who caught a Ditto this morning? And Marge caught a Ditto, like, sitting next to me. And I was like, I caught that Pidgey, too. It wasn't a Ditto in my game.
I had a Zigzagoon that was one. I've been trying to catch everything because...
I catch everything.
I'm only a level 28, and apparently that's not very good. So
no, it's very good. You just went with people who are crazy and have higher levels.
People who wanted to do a gym battle, and apparently I wasn't adding much to the fray. So I've been trying to catch as much as I could in order to raise my level. I caught a Trico.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, so anyway... We did go out, so we talk about acquisitions from the yarn crawl.
I guess so. We should talk about yarn crawl. So we went out on Thursday evening, and you
started in Port Jeff.
Yes,
at
the Knitting Cove,
and I had an acquisition from there. Remember, we were talking about these 4,
a beautiful, beautiful fade, and we needed something else to mix in.
I found this, so now I have this.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about it. And someone gifted me the pattern.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Hohi Locatelli.
Yeah, fading point.
Fading point, in which I will start, not right away, because we're doing a whip along here.
So, Let's show you what this is. This
Sorry.
is lamb string yarns in Gravity on Tra-La-La sock.
Yes.
And she got it at the Knitting Cove.
Yes. And
actually,
lovely.
lamb string is also local.
Yes, it is. We've met her, haven't we?
We have.
Yes. We met her at Woolen.
I believe so.
I think so. Yes. So, this is a compilation of lamb strings.
Pandias? Is that Pandias? Pandias.
Pandias Jewels.
Who is also kind of local. She's in upstate New York. Moonstone
Dye Works.
I don't know who that is.
I have no idea.
Backyard Fibers.
Backyard Fiberworks, yay.
And we know them, so.
Yes, we do. And this is
That's
Northern Lights by Northern Lights.
Which is out in Block Island.
Yes.
So it's pretty locally.
Relatively
Look
local.
at you.
People we know.
And also, it's in a family of colors that you don't usually knit from.
No.
I think it'll be good for you.
I think it'd be very good. Very good. And I'm really excited about it.
I'm going to be really surprised to see how often you'll reach for it once it's done.
Yes.
Like, to use as a shawl.
And I for the people who were helping me pick a shawl pattern, I noticed it's nothing to do with yarn fall, but it kind of goes along with the shawl.
Okay. Oh.
What I have started
Is your Moderne.
my Moderne, and I have gotten to the first hole.
Ooh.
So I've done one wedge. So I've done wedge 1, and you start off with your contrasting color, as you can see.
Lovely.
And so I finished my first wedge, and I started my second wedge, and there is the first big hole.
Lovely.
That will be very helpful in
Threading
arranging this.
yeah.
Yes. So this is Miss Babs Rhinebeck 2017. 2016. 17?
16.
2016 color. And I forget what this is, but it was in
Malabrigo.
Stash. Malabrigo. It was in
Cerveza.
Cerveza?
Cerveza.
Okay. Cerveza. What?
Cerveza.
Cerveza.
Cerveza is beer.
Head. Beer? Oh, hell.
Cabeza is head.
You can tell I need to practice my Spanish. Cleaning out my office this week because I have a leaking side panel to my air conditioner. Had to move a bookshelf, like one of these suckers. So, of course, I had to empty the bookshelf. And I found I have 2 modules, 2 boxes for what's a Rosetta Stone. One is for French, one is for Spanish.
Oh.
Obviously, I need both because if we're sailing on the islands, I need both. So,
Yes, good.
anyway, so
So-
I did start my Moderne this weekend, and it's in boat supply bag. But you know, if you're going incognito,
I love it.
that's what you do.
So after Knitting Cove, we went to the Knitting Garden in
Huntington, where they were having a wine and cheese party,
Mm-hmm.
and they were in the back room where a lot of the sale things were, and it was really hard. It was hard to get into because there were so many people there. So we got stamped and ran.
Yep.
Because we wanted to get to the Knitted Pearl in Oyster Bay, and they were shutting at 7. So we couldn't leave until after work, and you came.
I came out early because I had a doctor's appointment.
Right. So and we kind of took off right after you got here.
We got here, you put on shoes, I said hi and bye to Dad, and yeah.
Boom. So anyway, we got to Knitted Pearl with 10 minutes to spare, 5 minutes to spare. Really lovely women. They didn't go, no.
Yeah, no.
They let us in.
They're great. They really are.
Yes.
And they've got a great shop. Just to, like, even if you just want inspiration, it's a great shop to just go. Yes. And so Mom got inspired by a sweater that was
hanging in the store
as a sample in the shop.
All right. You want to try to find it for me?
Well, sure. Let me finish this row.
All right. I will find it. It's a Cable-licious. Oh, that one's pretty, too.
Okay.
That one's very pretty. Anyway, it's in Filati. Lina Pura. It is the Summer 2018 magazine. There's a lot of pretty things in here. Oh my goodness.
Thank goodness you bought it.
I think I
that.
want...
It's that.
It's this?
It's that. It's that.
Yes. This is what I'm going to be making. And I thought it was a perfect boat sweater because it is made...
Or over a camisole or something.
Yes, it is...
Linen and cotton, right?
Not sure. It's pure. Whatever it is, it's pure. This is linen. Lana Grosso Colino linen, and what they call fuchsia. They just call it linen and fuchsia. And then
because it is viscose. Yeah, it is viscose, polyester, linen, and cotton.
And then, where are you finding that?
It's on the inside of these. So then this one is linen, viscose, recycled linen, and linen. And this is the Sololino, like worsted singular color.
So you hold them double.
Hold them together.
Yes. To make this sweater. And I saw it hanging on a mannequin in there, and I just went, oh. So they stayed late.
Yeah.
I think we were there a good extra 25 minutes as they went rummaging because I needed 9 of this and 8 of that in order to make
the sweater.
The sweater. And they ran around the store. They got me everything I needed. Just delightful people. So I recommend them highly.
Yeah.
You were going to go back and get something.
I did not. I will explain when we get to my acquisitions.
Okay, and then?
Then we went from the knitted pearl to knit.
Yes.
And saw Cheryl, and she had a trunk show by Cozy Color Works, and oh my goodness, are those yarns squishy and soft and gorgeous. Oh. And the put-up on the fingering, which is what Mom has right there, 550 yards of skein.
Yes. So I have 1650 yards right here. So where I normally have to get 4 skeins in order to get that much, I have 3.
It's beautiful.
Do I have a special sweater in mind? No, I don't.
But it was just too pretty. And it's a beautiful, I think it's a 2-ply. It feels like a 2-ply.
It looks
but it feels like a really lightweight. Like it's
a good fingering.
There's
little
yarn.
pops of blue and red and yellow. Yep. There's a little yellow in it.
It's beautiful.
I think it would make a great cardigan. I think it would be one that I would reach for all the time. I think this is a perfect cardigan. So, my dear, you didn't buy anything the night we were out.
No, we did. I did. I bought a skein of Barocco Vintage for a little pixel. So I'm going to knit a little pixel out of these colors, and I bought another skein of the brown. So
that's right.
I'm going to do a 2-year-old size for my little nerd nephew. And so this is going to be the first color, this is going to be the middle color, and this is going to be the third color. So the dark green and the light green will be next to each other for some of the project, but I honestly don't care enough to find a 4th color that, or to find a color that, doesn't contrast half as much, because I have just enough yarn to do this. So that's what I bought on Thursday. And then, oh, well, we're doing acquisitions, and then we'll talk about that. So, and then I went out with our Monday night Panera knitting group on...
Since I abandoned her.
Saturday and Sunday. So, Saturday, I bought the alpaca I told you about, which I'm really excited to show you all, and some wine, because we were out in East Hampton, and if we wanted to go back to knit or the knitting place in time before they closed it, they both closed at 6, we wouldn't have made it. So we went to Wolfer Winery, and because Lisa from India Untangled got married there 12 years ago.
Oh, nice!
And so they are part of the wine club. We had
that
tastings.
By Duck Walk? I can't remember where Duck Walk is. There was. Oh, so anyway, you were at Wolfer.
South Shore.
Oh, okay.
And so we went to Wolfer, and Tutney and I had tasting flights. And then we got some little meat and cheese boards, and it was great. It was wonderful.
Lovely.
And then we drove home, but I bought the Chardonnay, which was actually really good because it was a steel barrel Chardonnay, so it doesn't have that oaky aftertaste. It was very good.
Nice.
And I got the House Merlot. I liked the Merlot. I liked a Merlot. I know. I'm probably not going to be drinking it because reds don't usually.
A sip at a time.
They don't really go
work with your head.
Yeah. And my doctors are worried that the tannins could be an issue. But I still think it'd be a good, like, to pour, splash some in a sauce when having but having people over. Now I have a red that I like, not just reds other people have given me or I've gotten at work.
That's fantastic.
Or I've taken from here just to have some reds at the house, at the apartment. Well, you all don't drink reds either, so
no, but sometimes it's good to have.
I know, I don't take all of them.
All right, so what else?
You taught me to always have one bottle of red, even if you don't drink it on hand.
Absolutely.
So sometimes I take a red.
Take a red. She just lifts it.
Yeah. Well, I ask, and you say yes, you can have it. So that is what I bought because why not? And then today, so I had been carrying around my Rhinebeck color from La Bien Amie and this beautiful lavender pale gray purple.
Yes.
From Kate's Kettle, called Anarchy Rain on My Tutu, which means it's a non-repeatable.
Oh.
So I have been really, I came up with this idea. I don't know where it came from, but I decided I wanted a rainbow fading point that coordinated with these. So I wanted, a peach, a green, and a blue.
Okay. What did you get?
So at Knit, one of the last stops today,
yes,
I got my blue.
Oh, gorgeous!
And
That's
think
gorgeous.
I'm looking for a sagey green, She
didn't have any.
No one. We looked everywhere. I even had Marianne. No, that's too gray. I think.
Oh, okay.
I think that's too gray. I think that's too gray to go next to the blue. I want it kind of more solidy like that.
Right.
Mom was suggesting the lamb strings gravity, but I think that's too much gray.
I think you're right.
I think that's too white.
Too bright.
Too white.
I think you're right.
So I even had Marianne hunting for yarn for me.
Oh, that's sweet.
It was. She was so cute. She was like, I think I know exactly what you're looking for, but you're right. It has to be and I'm like, it just has to be just right. And I'm thinking a peach, which maybe is something that you and I could make ourselves because we've done that. We've done that. But also, what others suggested is what Mom is doing right now. And you mean you haven't already searched your mother's stash for yarn? No, I haven't, because I came up with this idea last week, and I don't think I had these skeins with me last week.
So there's a peach.
This?
Over.
Yeah, these are the peaches that we dyed.
Yes.
And I think if we did a drop of black with it,
that would be nice.
That would be nice, to make it like a gray peach.
Yes, that would be lovely.
So something like that. I'm trying to see if you have any greens. Don't you just love it when we just turn around and survey the yarn
wall? What about that
wall?
green up there?
The Fig Bash? I think Fig Bash is going to be too... This, you mean?
Yeah.
This is going to be too yellow.
Just try it.
That's too yellow and brown.
That's too much balloons with that. All right,
yeah.
Fine. What about that blue ring sticking out?
That could work. What is it?
I don't know.
I think you have another one in here.
Do I? Well, then you can't take it.
Are these ones we dyed?
I don't think so.
I don't.
This one might be better since it's darker.
Ooh, that's pretty.
You want me?
I don't know though. Put that one back again. I don't know.
I think I like that one.
Hold on. We'll hold them up in just a second.
Yes.
No.
No.
I'm just looking, mother. Because I don't know what these are.
I don't know what they are either.
So, we have two skeins that we think are the same color.
One's a little darker than the other.
They look like something...
Look like backyard fiber to me.
Maybe. We can check your stash. on Ravelry. They wouldn't be in there.
No, I have been very lax in adding things in.
So there's this option.
Yes.
Or there's this option. Oh, on screen,
See?
I do like the darker one. Okay.
You owe me a skein.
I owe you a skein of something.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I will put this back for you.
Thank you.
But we don't even know
that's
what
what people were
this
saying.
is.
Huh? Just shop your mother's.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Rachel was like, why haven't you just shopped your mother's stash? And I was like, well, I might. So, Rachel, you were right. And are you going to knit tomorrow or knitting tomorrow, Mama?
I don't know.
Okay, well, if you do, you're going to have to, you should tell,
Rachel?
No, Marianne.
Oh, okay.
That we shopped your stash. But we could create that again. Or there's a nice, like, tan, like, yellowy tan at Knitted Pearl. And there's a nice...
What did you want
Mad
over
Tosh.
here?
I want over here. I want a peach. You know, to do the rainbow.
Right. Get that multicolored thing from the sock there. What does that do? No?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Is this what I just...
No.
I think this is what I just... What this...
No.
Damn. I'm trying to figure out what it is.
I'm sure it's wool.
I'm hoping it's fingering.
I'm sure it is. Look, this is definitely fingering.
Yeah. Okay. So, we can always dye up a skein.
You're looking for a yellow now?
No, a peach.
Oh.
And there was
there's a yellow over there.
Yeah, that's bright.
Underneath.
That's bright. So, okay. Well, we now have 4 of my 5 for my fading point. I just need a peach, and I think there was a nice peach over at Knitting Place. It's a, I took a photo of it because that's who I am. It is a Mad Tosh, I think. Yeah, Tosh Merino Light in pink clay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. That's port?
Yeah, that's port. Yeah, see, that was the...
Oh, nice.
That was the if I didn't go a green or something,
that would be
I could have gone a yellow, but I don't need to.
I like this. This would be really pretty.
With the peach?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to take a picture of it, and then I can send it to you, and you can show it to the knitting group.
All right.
Because I don't think I'm going to be getting there this week.
Right, because you said it was going to get
I have meetings from 10:30 until 5 on Monday, 10:30 till 5 on Tuesday, and then I have dinner in port at 7. Then...
You're not going to make it.
Hold on. To dinner?
Yeah.
I'll leave my freaking meetings.
Okay.
And then I have 12 to 5 on Wednesday, and then dinner with Maria. And then currently, I have lunch with Cecile!
Oh my God!
I'm going to tell you. We're going to get to this.
Okay.
And then I
She's
have...
just visiting, or she's here?
She's visiting with her husband, and
Oh.
she's pregnant.
Oh, how exciting!
I will explain in just a moment. And then I have a 3:30 to 5, and then I have Avengers with Tanya at 8 in Forest Hills, the movie. And then Friday, we go from 11 to 4. And hopefully,
Well, it's good they're paying
we
you.
accomplish everything we need to.
I'm glad they're paying you.
Thank God.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm dying to get the 4 millimeters out and just start knitting, because this is an oversized sweater. I don't think the gauge will really mean that much.
Which one? The
Linen?
color? Oh, the linen. Yeah. Yeah. So, that is what I bought at Knit. And actually, first, I didn't go in order. Our first stop, well, actually, so yesterday, we ended with the winery.
Yes, you did.
And then I came home, and I had a virtual knit night with Kel from Nerd Girls and
nice.
Brittany.
Oh, nice.
So that was fun. But like we stayed up way too late because they're both on Pacific time.
Oh, okay. Well, luckily you could sleep.
Yeah, and I mean, Kel just keeps telling me I'm adorable, so am I really going to fall asleep when, someone's telling you you look adorable? No. You're going to be like, yes, no, thanks. Reasons I love my nerd girls.
But then you had to get up today.
I did. But Ashby and I hadn't discussed what time we were going to get up and go. So at like 9 o'clock, I get a text message. Hey, I just got up. Do you still want to go? And I was like, yeah, sounds great. And she goes, all right, I'll let you know when I leave, okay? She lives about a half hour away from me. So I was like, yeah, which means I can stay in bed until you text me that you leave, and then I can get up. It was the perfect plan. Because then she texted, and 30 minutes later, hey, I'm leaving. And I was like, yeah. So we didn't leave my apartment until 10:30.
Oh, okay.
We went out to Altman's.
Okay.
And nothing was really grabbing my eye until I saw these shoe skeins of Hampton artistic yarns in the colorway ink.
Beautiful.
On the 60 merino, 20 yak, 20 silk base.
Oh my God.
And then we found these two, also on the same base. So
Gorgeous.
This is Tidal Pool and Blue Bayou.
Oh, I love it.
And I think I'm not going to pull out the iPad because they're not queued up on the iPad. They're queued up on my phone. I think, Mom, you're gonna lose your mind. I think I want to knit a Hohi Locatelli pattern.
I love
It's not super boxy.
I love it.
So
I love it.
Let me turn up my brightness so that I can show the people. This is called East or West by Hohi Locatelli.
That's gorgeous.
So I want to look through the whole book that this is in with you and see if we want to buy the book versus just the single pattern. Because also, I don't know if you've seen Hohi's patterns recently. Her sweaters have gotten less boxy and more fitted. So this is actually knit side to side, and the sleeves, and it looks like the sleeves, the sleeves are striped. Oh, it looked like it might be everything is striped. But the sleeves and up to about here on the sweater are striped, and then it's solid through the middle, and then there.
I think it's all striped.
So I think I'm going to do, this is like the eyelet row with this, and then these two are close, yes, but I think it'll still be fine. And it's really beautiful. And so the size, there's either a 36, no. So there's a 39 or a 42.
I do a 39. I mean, how boxy do you want?
I don't know. I have enough to do the 42. What? This is shown, but
What?
This only has, so where it says pick a size, that's 2, the recommended ease is 8 to 10 inches of positive ease. Yeah, Hohi, not doing that. Maybe,
you and me could fit in.
Maybe I'll do 3.
Yeah.
Because I'm like a 39.
Yeah.
40, 30, I'm a 38 to 40.
Yeah.
Somewhere. It depends on the sweater, whether I do the 38 or the 40.
Yes.
So, I could do the 39 or I could do the 42. I don't, because it doesn't, apparently she says she's a 36 and it doesn't look super big on her. So maybe do the 42.
All right, so do the 42. You can always rip it out if you don't like
Exactly. And I have enough yarn for that. So, I was super excited about that purchase because it's boyfriend friendly.
Yes.
Which means it does not have to abide by any of my, I need to have a plan or a pattern for it, But I found a pattern for it, so.
Ben can be
give me a hug.
Yes.
Yes.
Because otherwise he itches.
Yeah. And then he gets grumpy, and that's no good.
No. Poor guy.
I'm trying.
Yes, you are.
I mean, it does show me that, I showed him a picture of it, or I texted him a picture, and he was like, oh, you mean you love me? And I'm like, yes. Whereas, I'm like, you bought me yarn for a sweater that you're allergic to.
He's allergic to.
And obviously that means you love me, so I'm just,
We'll have to give him the number of that Hampton yarn so
he
can order alpaca.
Yeah. So those were my acquisitions for the yarn crawl. Though I did also, we did a knit along,
swap.
I think it was a queue along. So do things that have been in your queue forever and ever and ever. And I won a skein of yarn from a friend, from another nerd girl. And it is I Stole a Time Lord and Ran Away. So it's based on Doctor Who, and it's based on the TARDIS, the episode where the TARDIS becomes, it's based on the TARDIS. I think it's based on the, female, humanization of the TARDIS from the Neil Gaiman episode. I can't remember the episode name. But it's on Swagger, which is BFF. I do, because it's a really, iconic, she's super steampunky.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was beautiful. So, this is really pretty. I'm, pretty excited about it. So, that wasn't my only yarny thing I did this week.
What did you do?
I went to Club Cumming for Knit at Night.
That's right. And then we have to talk about my other acquisition.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, you talk about
So, Club Cumming was awesome. I went on Tuesday.
What it is.
It is Knit at Night, hosted by Brittany Maxwell and oh my gosh, Josh, who did the Marvel sweaters. I'm looking it up on Instagram because
he's the designer.
Yes,
nice.
And it's pretty fantastic.
But Christy was there.
And so their special guest on Tuesday was Christy Glass.
Nice.
So I went to, support
Christy.
Knit at Night. Knit at Night. Here we go. Josh Bennett is who it was. So it was Christy Glass. And so I got to see her. I got to see Stephanie, Lisa. I met Creative Cece, who is wonderful.
Oh, I'm sure.
You would get along with her swimmingly.
Oh, good.
Shamiko was there.
Nice.
Nice. And then I met a few new people. Well, and then Carol from Swift Yarns was there. We met her at Woolen.
Right.
And there were a bunch of other people. I also met Corrado Lark, who is a knitwear designer, and actually I did a test knit for him this week.
Look at that!
So,
oh my!
It's a cabled, very smallly cabled hat. It's a one-stitch cable.
That's gorgeous.
Pattern.
I love it. This is the texture.
Exactly. And so I know it's a little bit busy of a hat, I think. So I have yarn left over. I could make a yarn pom-pom, but I think I need a hot pink pom-pom. And they had them down in Oceanside, but I didn't bring the hat in with me. So you and I might have to go to Oceanside next week.
Field trip.
Oh no. So it's I think I also have a blocked it. So I think once I baptize it, it will open up a little bit.
Yes, that would be nice.
And I think with a pom-pom. But I had a bun in when I finished it. And so I was able to, and it went over it. And I was like, all right, that works.
It does work.
So it's a really cute hat. I know he's still testing it and he wants to make it multiple sizes for different gauges and things. So I think I might knit another one in some of the leftover Grandiose from Asylum Fibers. So this is... Hold on, I have the ball band. Where'd the ball band go? I have it here somewhere. I had it. I brought it. Here it is. It's on the floor, y'all. I hope you all realize it is 10 o'clock on Sunday. I was at my apartment and I drove out here to record this. Because commitment.
That's right.
So this is Hedgehog Fibers Chubby in Concrete Jungle, which was the Vogue 2017. 2017? I thought this was 2016. 2017 colorway.
Ah.
It took 1.5 about skeins. You're gonna need 2. You're gonna need the 2. It was a lot of fun. It was super easy. I started it Thursday night, I think. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Thursday night after I went home. Because I brought the yarn with me and I wound it here. Right. Yeah.
Yes.
And so I cast it on, I did the ribbing, and then I knit it on the train back and forth to work on Friday. And then I went over and hung out with Stephanie from Asylum Fibers and her friend Anne. And actually, Corrado was there too. And I finished it there.
Oh, that's right. There was a party.
Yeah, for Anne. It was Anne's party. So
Very
that
nice.
was fun. So I did that this week. So I finished something which was so wonderful. Just to feel so accomplished. So I worked on that. What else did I work on? Oh, I have been chugging away on my old Forge.
Oh, right.
So what I decided to do, because...
Oh, I'm loving this.
I know. So, because, I'm me, I got to the end of the second repeat of that chevron and said no.
More.
Actually, I asked all of the girls I was in the car with, and they were like, no, you can stop. And then I asked Brittany and Kel, and they were like, you can stop. So I started the edge today, and I don't know if you can see the bottom, Mom.
I think you're about halfway.
I'm about halfway. It is a 10-stitch garter edge, and it is knit on, and I realized in the car when I started doing it, I was like, oh no, I need a second needle, like I need a third needle because I'm just going to go around, and it was so fiddly to try and do the perpendicular with the same needle, so I didn't have another set of 10s in the car with me, but I did have a pair of 10.5s, so I have my cubics 10.5s on an empty cord, no stopper even, because let's live dangerously. It is kind of frustrating because it's 600 stitches around currently, and each stitch you bind off, decrease, whatever you want to call it, takes 2 rows.
Yes.
So I am just plugging away over here.
He loves big bind-offs like that.
He does.
You're lucky it wasn't an I-cord.
Oh, yes.
He loves that, too.
Oh, my God, yes. Or that there wasn't an I-cord on after this. Oh,
yeah,
my goodness.
that would have been perfect. I love it.
People would have died.
I love it.
People would have died.
Died at that point.
Yes. So that was that. I'm trying to think. I might have put a few rows on my sweater, but not enough. The chuck, but not enough to really to write home about. I think I'm going to finish this, and then my next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to finish that hat, the second Babel hat, and then I think I have to knit like 2 baby sweaters, and then
that's the one for Cecile.
Well, that's after. That's in a while. And then I think I'm going to cast on my Zweig. Okay. Because
it's time.
We have been invited to be honorary members by Ashby of House Zweig for Rhinebeck. So you have to find a Zweig. Oh no. Okay. Look at how much yarn we have behind us. I'm betting we can build a Zweig. Yes. It's Shamika and Cece and Ashby's house.
I would love to.
Well, and I said, of course, I have to. And
a Zweig. Yes. All right, I have to get the pattern.
We can make that happen.
Okay.
So, So, Cecile, so that we just finish up all of my news, is a friend I made before my senior year of high school. I went to a pre-college program up at Amherst, UMass Amherst. Or no, Amherst College.
Amherst College in Amherst.
In Amherst.
Lovely school.
Liberal arts, so I didn't apply there for that reason, because I was obviously super committed to engineering. And she and I both just clicked. She's from Veriflay, France, which is right outside of Versailles, which is right outside of Paris. And we kept in touch, and my freshman year of college, she invited me to spend, she invited me to spend like 3 weeks out in France with her and her family. I ended up only being able to go for a week. But it was like the best week I've spent, many places. Sent them
some stubing glass.
We did send them some stubing glass for hosting me.
They love cats.
Yes.
So we sent her one of the Steuben hand coolers that was a mother cat and kitten.
Yes. they were just so incredibly kind to have me over. And, like, we've kind of lost touch, and then, like, we like each other's things and stuff like that. And she posted that she was going to come to New York, and I saw it on Friday or Saturday, and I was like, oh, if you get a minute, I'd love to see you, you know? And she was like, oh, let me check with my husband, I'll let you know. She messaged me yesterday saying that she was available for lunch on Wednesday or Thursday.
Lovely.
Because dinner is hard for her because she's pregnant and she gets very tired in the evenings.
I bet she does.
And so I think we're going to go to the Barilla place that's over by my office on Thursday. And I'm so excited. I'm so happy for her. It was great. And I'm so excited to see her. It makes me so happy. Because she's come over to New York a few times, but it's always been like they're going upstate or they're stopping here and then going to a different part of the United States. So this will be nice to actually be able to see her.
It'll be wonderful.
But yeah,
so
yay.
I've been working on a few things. I showed you my Moderne shawl.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
Oh, you're so cute!
Like what? So I'm now up to the...
This is pre-steek.
Yeah, it will be... I have to sew down either side of the center. This time I put 7 stitches in the center. And I think I stayed pretty much even with this sweater. So I don't know what I did with the last sweater.
I don't know.
So tonight I will be sewing this and steeking it and then picking up for the button band. And I'm hoping by next week it will be blocked and done.
Nice.
So I really like the colors.
It's beautiful.
I made a 1 to 2 year size. And I'm really thrilled with this.
That'll be good for them when they go hiking with him in spring next year.
Yes.
Because I have a feeling that will be a thing that
I think it may be. I think they have a backpack.
They do.
Yes, so they can lop him right into the backpack.
Yeah.
So I have this, but that's not the only thing that's new.
No.
Yeah, pardon my back.
Oh, you can't. Yeah, you can't see it. Oh, it's a circular needle holder
and organizer. So now I know where all my circular needles are, and I can just come up and pluck them out. And I've been really good at putting things away in there. So I am just thrilled. So a 6 is the 4 millimeter, and then the 550 is a 9. So that's what that sweater is made on.
Okay.
And as much as I would like to start right now,
you should probably finish the baby sweater.
I'm going to finish the baby sweater, and I may do that for my mission. Or I've got so many things I'd like to start, but I'm also going to pick up one of these things.
One of these whips?
And I'm going, actually, it's going to be this one. I know it's going to be this one.
Nice.
I'm going to finish this.
Good.
Yes. This will be the one that's finished.
Is that the inside? Yeah. I think this is the outside.
Right.
I think it's the iridium tee. Is
yes.
this the iridium tee? The iridium tee with a kit from Dragonfly Fibers.
Yes. It's a summerish sweater.
Yeah.
And I think that'll be very useful. So this is what I will work on. And then we're going to have to work a Zweig into all of this.
For Rhinebeck. Rhinebeck Zweigs.
Sounds good. So yeah, we're going to start working. So I've done the 2 baby sweaters.
Mm-hmm.
What else? I've worked on some things that were whips holding over downstairs. So I finished the blue sweater. I did not work on my sleeves. So that would be a major.
There's a pin at the knitting place that says that it's an enamel pin that says Sleeve Island, and multiple people commented that I should get it for you for your
sleeves?
Yeah, your Basquiat sweater.
Yes, good idea.
Yes,
we'll get to those sleeves. Obviously, if there was a pattern written down, these sleeves would be done. I don't hesitate over sleeves, but I did want to finish the baby sweater.
Yeah.
I did not do the size 4 swatch on the cotton. That'll be done this week and washed so we can figure out which of the needles to propose for the owl, and then that'll be put away. So that's like an hour's worth of work. So much yarn. So many things I want to make. And
things.
now add to it a Zweig.
You're going to love it.
I am going to love it. Oh, and I have to do my sock pattern. Mm-hmm. That I have to do. That I may do next.
That might be a good idea.
I think that's a good idea. Get that nailed. And we have to look. Text me tomorrow to look at Dad's calendar, figure out what Sunday we do. Okay. Because I don't want to do it on a weekend he's taken off.
Okay. We'll do. But we might, once we, instead of weaving in ends, look for a Zweig.
Right. We're closing out by looking for a Zweig.
Talk to you all next week.
See you next week.
Bye. Bye-bye.